Hey friends, happy Friday. So instead of doing the regular reframe of the week, like I've been doing for the past couple weeks or so, I thought I would instead talk about understanding reframe of the week. A buddy of mine recently brought up something that I thought was really good to revisit. I used to be a lot better about going on video/live and stuff back when my book had just come out and I was really trying to promote it. And I've kind of like scaled back a little bit, doing a couple of videos a week instead of 5 a week. And I used to talk more about more deep-rooted issues, which I feel that I will probably resume doing more of in the future. I think it's necessary, it's needed. But first, my name is Erica R. Meyer of Reframe It Story Meditation. I help women entrepreneurs reduce stress through positive storytelling. It was the loss of my father to cancer in 2015 that inspired curiosity about positive mindset and how that might affect the physical body. Through that experience, Reframe It was born. Reframe It, the book, available on Amazon, and you can special order it through any independent bookstore. And Reframe It Story Meditation, which if you go to reframeitstorymeditation.com/preview, you can get free meditations. Free ones available. So anyway, a friend of mine was talking about how it's important to know the difference between reframing a situation and reframing stress and ignoring stress. Because there is a difference. There is a difference. The whole point for me on the Life Annoyance of the Week broadcasts, which have now become the Reframe of the Week broadcasts, is to help you to eliminate unnecessary stress in your life, to help you eliminate and begin to reframe the life's annoyances, which are things that cause us stress, anger, and frustration every single day, that are really things out of our control, that are just everyday, day-to-day annoyances. Losing your keys, getting stuck in traffic, flat tires, a cancellation of a vacation. I mean, these are not like life and death things. These are the everyday little annoyances that if you can train yourself to reframe these things in the moment positively, it helps to release a whole bunch of unnecessary stress off of your life, which will help decrease how much it can compound when you are also dealing with or working through the process of emotions with true stressors in your life, which could be job related, they could be family related, they could be environmentally related, that are real true stressors that cannot necessarily be easily reframed, though they can. However, there's a difference between obviously ignoring a stress and reframing a stress, the big stuff, right? So it's important to, when you're going through something that is of a larger magnitude beyond a flat tire, that, it is important to obviously, yes, sit and process that stress, work through it, because ignoring it can also lead to its own stress by not dealing with those things can add its own tensions in your body. It starts to bottle up, and then that shows up in your health very quickly. So it's important, I will just, kind of to keep things kind of general today and vague, it's important to acknowledge, process the true stressors in your life, the big stuff that is just like, whoa, you know what I mean? We all go through it. We all go through it, whether that's a sick family member or a sick kid or, not that your kid is not a family member, you know what I mean? Or a job loss, those kinds of things. I mean, those can be really big stressors. The point of Reframe It, the book, and the point of the Reframe It of the Week videos will be to help you recognize the little tiny life's annoyances that you can be reframing positive, so those things don't become something that starts to compound upon the already big stressors, making things doubly, triply, quadruply worse for you unnecessarily. Does that make sense? So when big things happen, again, it's important to work through them. But again, my purpose and my point for the Reframe of the Week broadcasts are to help you to see and recognize and practice and master the skill of reframing the life's annoyances and seeing all of those in a positive light so that they do not become something that compounds upon the big stuff. I do believe that when you master the little things, it helps you to handle and process those big things a lot better. Certainly has been the case for me. Certainly has been the case for me. Holy Lord. Now that I've learned how to master the little, life's annoyances in my life and reframe them pretty instantaneously, that has trickled over into when I have been faced with larger stresses in life. And I can process them better instead of them being something that topples me over or completely, pushes me into a shell or just gets me into a place that is unhealthy. It has helped those positive habits have trickled over into the big stuff. That doesn't mean that you don't process those big things. You must. But I have found in my own life, and this is why I love and teach reframing the little things positively, is because I have seen how mastering that has helped me deal with the big stress. And I want the same for you. So I wanted to help you to kind of get a better understanding of what Reframe of the Week will be all about. And I do plan on talking a little bit more about the topics to me that are kind of, I don't want to say near and dear to me, but they're near and dear to me, like worry, things like that. I'm such an advocate for not worrying because, again, those things they don't help. There's a difference between being able to process these things and not worrying about them. It's a fine little line, but it can be done. So that is what I wanted to do for Reframe of the Week this week. So anyway, you guys have an amazing weekend. Happy reframing. And again, if you're interested in unconventional story meditation, where you are dropped into a brand new story scenario every single Monday, or you're guided to practice the skills of positive mindset, positive action of reframing, go to reframeitstorymeditation.com/preview. Get your 2 free meditations today and just enjoy them. They're unconventional. There's nice music to help, calm you. It's told in a calm way, but there's a story behind it that helps keep your mind active. And I love it. You guys have an amazing weekend. Happy reframing. Bye, y'all.